Hi, I'm Bobby Lee from Square. This tutorial is going to be a fun walkthrough of our gift card API sample app. The gift card API provides endpoints to create and access gift cards, as well as link and unlink customers. This app is written in Express, and I will showcase the main functionalities of the API, including creating a gift card, adding funds to it, and then eventually unlinking the customer from the gift card. Okay, now that I have the app cloned, first thing I want to do is give you a preview of the main files and how it's organized. First, expand the public folder, which contains images, JavaScript, and CSS files used to render the pages. Then expand the routes folder. And we'll start with the dashboard.js, which contains a route to display the customer's gift cards. Then giftcard.js contains routes for managing gift cards, including gift card creation and managing gift card activities. Then index.js contains routes to handle all login and logout requests. And lastly, the seed.js, which contains routes for managing test data when using the sandbox environment. Now the utilities folder, which contains the Square client.js utility module for initializing the Square SDK client, and middleware.js, which stores the middleware functions for verifying permissions. And lastly, the views folder, containing all our template files. Okay, now that you know where everything is, let's get the app running locally. So you can see here, Square has provided an env example file. Let's duplicate that and rename it to .env. Set this to sandbox because we're just testing things out. Then one by one, add in your access credentials, which can be found in your developer dashboard. Now in terminal, run npm install, and then npm start to get the app running. Now that we have it running, open localhost 3000 in your browser, and it will redirect us to the login page since I don't have a customer set. I'll choose a random customer here, and it'll log me in and redirect to my dashboard. Now to get started, I'm going to click Add Gift Card, which will create a new gift card in a pending state with a $0 balance. So to activate it, click Add Funds, choose $10, set the credit card to a test card on file for this customer, and then click Pay to save it. Now you'll see the gift card state is now active, and when you click the ellipsis menu here, you can view the gift card's transaction history, which shows the $10 and date of activation. Cool. Now that we've seen how the app works in the browser, let's walk through the code to see how everything works. Open giftcard.js and scroll to the create route. We're first setting the customer ID to the customer we just stored in a session. Next, we will create a gift card request variable, which is a gift card instance with type set to digital, your location ID from the .env file, and an idempotency key. Then we will pass the gift card request variable to the gift cards API create gift card function to create a gift card in a pending state. Next, we will link the gift card to the logged in customer found via the session. And once those are set, the last step is to redirect to the gift card details page via a GET request with a $0 balance card waiting for us to add funds just like we saw in the browser. Now, let's scroll down to the Add Funds post request route. So to start this off, we are passing the customer ID, the dollar amount we put into the form field, payment source, which is the credit card on file we found for this particular customer, the gift card state, then the GAN, which we are grabbing from the params. So once those are set, let's move on to set the currency via the apps.locals.currency variable. This variable is set to your location's currency, which you can see more on how that works in the app.js file. Now we can create the order. First, let's pass the customer ID, amount, and currency to the generate order request function. Then that will be passed to the orders API create order method. Then we'll extract the order ID and line item UID from the order. Now that we have all of that information, we'll create a payment request and then pass the request to the create payment method here. Lastly, after the payment has been created, we can load or activate the gift card based on its current state. A new gift card has a pending state and $0 balance. Before the gift card can be used, it must be activated with a balance, which sets the state to active. So if the gift card is pending, activate it with the amount given. Otherwise, if the card is already active, load it with the amount given. And if payment is successful, it'll redirect to the card details page with a success message. And voila! That's how we show and add funds to a gift card. Now lastly, I want to show you how to delete a card. The Square Gift Card API does not actually support deleting a gift card. However, in this application, the delete operation is done by unlinking the gift card from a customer using the unlink gift card from customer API. So scroll down to the delete request here. It'll check the login status and card owner, then set the gift card and customer. Now using the unlink customer from gift card method, pass the gift card ID and customer ID. Then with a successful deletion query parameter, you'll be redirected to the dashboard. So there you have it. We just went over how our gift card API sample app works. First, I walked you through the setup, then how to create a card, add funds to it, and how to unlink a customer from it. If you have any further questions, let us know in the comments. Happy coding!